Dearly beloved, we are gathered this day in the sight of God Almighty to witness the joining of Dr. David Hopkins and Mrs. Janelle Jung in the bonds of holy matrimony. Marriage is the gift of God. It is celebrated by our Lord Jesus Christ and is to be honored by all. It must be entered into with great care, and its promises are to be kept till death and honor. Who gives this woman this man? Repeat after me, please. I, David, give you to Janelle to be my wedded wife. To have and to hold in this great Lord, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love, honor, and cherish, till death do us part. I, Janelle, take you, David, to be my wedded husband.
I, Janelle, take you, David, to be my wedded husband.
To have and to hold in this great Lord,
To have and to hold this thing power.
for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer,
For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer.
in sickness and in health,
In sickness and in health.
to love, honor, and cherish,
To love, honor, and cherish.
till death do us part.
Till death do us part.
You, David, give this ring as a token that you keep this pledge and perform these vows. You, Janelle, give this ring as a token that you will keep this pledge and perform these vows. You've heard the vows. You've exchanged the rings. And having done these things, it's my great privilege to pronounce you man and daughter. So, just a moment. What God has joined together, let no man put asunder. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure to introduce to you for the first time Dr. and Mrs. David Hopkins.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. and Mrs. David Hopkins. You can do better than that, folks. Let's give them that applause, folks. This is going to start with a thank you and welcome from the bride's father. His name is Calvin.
I want to thank everybody for being here to celebrate a special occasion for Dave and that's right, for Dave and Janelle. I want to especially welcome Dave's family member who had traveled from Texas, Missouri, and Florida. Thank you for traveling so far to be here to celebrate with us. I'm very happy to have Dave be part of our family. As a father, happy for you, Janelle. And if your mom was still here, I know she would be very happy and proud of you. At the same time, wishing both of you the very best. I just again want to thank all of you for coming, and those who are heading back home after this special occasion. Be safe, and God bless. Thank you.
Okay, next we have the toast coming up.
I met Dave back in the 7th grade, and I just remember in the band, this guy with this mullet haircut from Texas shows up. There's nobody like him at our school. And, but he was really nice, and he quickly became pretty much the smartest guy in class, in the school. We used to play the saxophone together, and he switched to clarinet, and he was so determined that within a year he had taken over the whole clarinet section of 20 people, and led the band, and was just doing awesome. And my sister came in and was a clarinet in his section, and we were coming home. She came home and was like, "Dave did somersaults and cartwheels today for us when we played good." And just like, I had the pleasure of dorming with him for 4 years in college, and got used to repeated knocks on the door from stressed out math and physics students who procrastinated, and Dave had finished his homework like 2 nights before, and they had like compilation errors in their programs or something, and but Dave was patient. He always gave tons of time to these people. I remember one guy in particular, Dave helped him fix his program, and then like 2 hours before his due, the guy erased it, and so Dave went and refixed it for him, and then made him hold up his right hand and swear never to take another computer programming class again. Luckily, we reunited here in California, and one of Dave's other great traits is that he's very competitive at everything. And I remember I came out here, and he's like, "I've been hiking this Mission Peak, a bunch of times, and I'm pretty fast," and I made the mistake of inferring that I might be able to beat him up it. And so as soon as we got the car, he's already got a head start. I haven't even put on my backpack. He's got his earphones in. He's like 2 football fields ahead of me before the first break rest stop. And I get up there an hour and a half later, and he's taking a nap at the top. And they're looking at his watch like, "Oh, you're only half hour behind me." So, but no, he's a great climbing partner. We've done a lot of big mountains together. And a couple of years ago, he said, I met somebody special, and I said, her name's Janelle. I said, "Tell me a little bit about her." And I'm a computer guy, and so she says, "Well, I don't want to give too much away, but she's really pretty, she's really nice, and she has about 400 Facebook friends." And these are the kind of stats that would impress me. So I basically, I'm like, is this some Paris Hilton of the internet girl, who is she going to be? And so I went down to Big Sur, and I met Dave, and I met Janelle, and she's instantly likable, and everything that he described, and I totally understood why, she makes friends so easily. Just an amazing person. And and then of course I see this change over Dave too now. Instead of racing to the top, he's like clearing the path of any twigs or oddly shaped pebbles, that she might step on, and taking her hand over every log. And my girlfriend's like, "You're making me carry the extra water. What are you doing?" We got quite the talking to on the way home. So anyway, she's really great, and there's one quality I was worried about, is that she might be a 49ers fan, and thankfully, I think she's converted to the Rams nation, so we're very proud of her, and she's just been really great to have around. Every time we see her, we have such a good time with Dave and Janelle, and I just know that they're just perfect for each other, and so grateful that they met. So to Dave and Janelle, and many long, happy years of marriage. And hear, hear.
As many of you know, there was a royal wedding this year. And this wedding was marked by great fanfare and romance, and a beautiful bride and a handsome groom. And it was my pleasure to be a part of this wedding today. ago, and we've had so much fun together. But I can also say with all of my heart that I would not be the woman that I am today without her, without our friendship. So it's very meaningful for me to be here today, to see her meet Dave and to see him court her, and for them to marry today. And so my toast today goes to my hope that you would be wise and compassionate rulers, that you would have a peaceful and prosperous kingdom, many obedient subjects, and that you would live happily ever after. To Dave and Janelle.
Who's doing it? Here. One more. All right. Have a kiss.
It's been a long time coming, but I know that it's been worth the wait. Yeah, it feels like springtime in winter. It feels like Christmas in June. It feels like heaven.
Never ever change. Keep that breath close to your